Good afternoon, YouTube. As promised, a video from the front porch with the beer cap beaded curtain. I am smoking, thanks to my friend Flanker Tanker Martin. Delight with this monstrosity. Can't find my lighter. Smoking St. Bruno. And I don't know. I don't know about enough about smoking to actually make a review, but it tastes very in a good way. It tastes very old world, manly, masculine, coarse. If that makes any sense. But I mean that in a good way. I understand it's a popular British brand. Oh, excuse me for a moment. It's difficult to keep it lit because I think I might have packed it too tight, but I like it. Anyway, I'm smoking in Martin's pipe here. I don't know the make of this. Maybe one of you folks could help me out with it. But he sent us along with the care package, and he said to me he didn't want to give me a pipe that he did not like. He gave me one that he loved. And I won't go into the details, but Martin's had a very difficult year, and I won't go into the details, but suffice it to say that it was a triple whammy. Let's just put it that way. It began when he lost his job, and I won't go into the other stuff, but basically, I kept in touch with him, and a very close friendship has developed as a result. So he sent me this by way of thanks, and I'm very appreciative of it. I'm very honored and humbled. But I definitely packed that wrong. Oh well, so sue me. Also sent me along some Condor. I meant to try the Condor first, but my hands found this first of all. So what's been going on? Well, my stretch of I had a few days off. My stretch of freedom is almost done. Tomorrow I've got 4 days worth of flying coming up. I'm a flight attendant for a major legacy airline, and that's as much as I'm going to say. Just put it that way. And they sent me this packet in the mail. 90 days of flying's coming up. It looked like a dossier, and they call it my summer flying toolkit. And basically, it's how to get to the plane on time, do a huddle with the gate agent to make sure we all leave on time. Stuff I've been doing for the last 25 years. But they feel the need to let me know, because it's 90 days of summer is going to be super ultra heavy busy travel like it's not any other year. But anyway, I fly to Sacramento tomorrow, which is Padre of France's country, but he doesn't live near Sacramento anymore. He's moved up to Chico. So no chance of a visit with him, unfortunately. But he gave me a couple suggestions to look around. I know the record store is down there, which is helpful. So we go to the Railway Museum. He seems to be a railway buff, so let's get there noontime tomorrow, so it could be a way to kill a couple hours. And there was a tobacco store there, his favorite tobacco store, the Briar Patch. So I might just take a nip into there and see what's going on. I need some new pipes anyway, and that's why I'm glad Martin gifted me this one. Just look at that grain. I just don't know what the hell it is. But anyway. I had a hard time keeping it lit. Maybe it's because this is the first flake I've ever had. So I was like trying to pull it apart and pop it in there, and I think I did kind of a half-assed job, but still smoking. It is, like I said, it's very, I don't want to say harsh, but it's very, I can imagine this, I can imagine like a whole fog of this being in some local, in some British pub somewhere. And I can understand it's a British institution, so I'm very honored that Martin sent me some. I will treasure this pipe always, and this tobacco. Don't know how quickly I'll go through it. That was only my second Yabo that I got from anybody, so I had to kind of film it, treat it like the event that it is. Hard to talk and smoke at the same time. I understand what Padre Francis says about that. I've been trying to watch a few videos here and there. The ones that come to mind immediately are of course Padre Francis, Holy Smoking Pipe Padre. He's always a pleasure to listen to. His videos run a little long, but I usually put them on while I'm doing something else in a hotel room, like writing a letter. I still write letters. How 19th century is that? Also, like Eastern Gray's videos. You can't watch Eastern Gray and stay in a bad mood. He's just very, very, very cheerful, very, very happy, and it's just impossible to stay in a glum mood when you watch him. I envy that quality. Use it more. Whoa, hit a bad spot. Could use it more in my job, to be quite honest. Anyway, it's Memorial Day here in the States, and it's usually the opening gateway to summer. And everybody starts on their vacation plans. But what it's really supposed to be for is to remember those who have fallen in service of our country. That's why my partner has his flag up here behind the beer curtain. Beer bottle cap beaded curtain. Also, speaking of my husband, my partner, whatever term you're comfortable with, for my birthday, he got me this. A falcon. And I broke my last one, and like this stem snapped off of it. So he snuck around and got me, went on eBay, something I don't know how to do yet, and he got me a falcon. It's a pretty nice one too. So I'm going to take very good care of this and not take this out with me when I travel, because I don't want it broken either. I've broken 2 pipes while out on the road, so. Don't want to do that again. Also, it's always a pleasure to see Duncan's videos out in Scotland. I used to do Scotland trips all the time, and I miss them. I miss the place dearly. Like I said, I wasn't even a drinker back then. Imagine if I went there now. Geez, I'd probably be hungover every single flight that I worked it. But very nice people. Very friendly people. They like to talk and drink. And back when they had smoking flights, they'd like to smoke in the last 3 rows. So, if they wanted to smoke a pipe, I just kind of body blocked them so my colleagues couldn't see. You're only supposed to smoke cigarettes back then. No pipes or cigars. This is the scent of a British pub back before the smoking ban. Anyway, I'm also a member of I'm a member of some pipe groups on Facebook as well, and they do basically the same thing that the YouTube pipe community does here. You know, they post pictures of what they're smoking. I keep in touch with them quite a bit. Tam is from Scotland as well. Hamilton, it's always good. He types in broad Scots, so it's which is good. It warms the cockles a little bit, because not only do I understand it, I can also write back in it for the most part without sounding too much like a tourist. Very nice guy. I know a lot of folks in the UK like Martin. Good, sent me this. I have to say, I'm making quite a decent circle of friends amongst pipe smokers. I don't consider myself a pipe smoker really yet. I'm sort of kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Still a newbie, still an acolyte, but I do have good teachers, and for that I thank you, Padre, Martin, Paul, of course. Paul gives me some decent tips. Mr. Dagger 62, I believe his name is. His handle. He hasn't done too many videos of late. He likes to hike a lot, so I imagine he must be just kind of like tromping around the UK when he's not working. Really, that's pretty much it. On my days off, I've pretty much just been just walking, trying to keep the beer belly off, trying to cut back on the booze a little bit. Not always easy, but I'm glad summer's finally started. It's been very cold here. So I have a decent start, and next week's supposed to be like 80, 90 degrees. And of course, I'll be working it. But I am sure it'll be warm in California. And really, that's all I have to say. I'm just glad you folks are out there. You folks keep me company on long trips. So appreciate that. We'll talk to you soon. Hope you're all doing well, and have a very happy Memorial Day weekend. Take care.